In honor of Black History Every Day, I took a trip to the African Burial Ground National Monument in Lower Manhattan. We started in the theater where the ranger asked us to ponder this picture of New Amsterdam in the early 1600s. It shows the indigenous Lenape, the Dutch colonizers, and potential invaders, basically everyone but the enslaved Africans who built what would become New York City. We often think of slavery as a Southern phenomenon, but New York City had the largest population of slaves outside of the South until its abolition in the state in 1827. Africans built the Wall of Wall Street and Trinity Church, where they were eventually banned from becoming members and burying their dead. And it was on the outskirts of the then city that a 6+ acre African burial ground was discovered in 1991. The remains of 419 of the estimated 15,000 bodies were exhumed, studied, and ceremonially reinterred. The site now stands as a national monument and has been designated a National Historic Landmark. It pays tribute not just to the death of enslaved Africans, but to their lives, the places from where they hailed to where they were brought, the skills and craftsmanship that they carried with them, and the rebellion and resistance that fueled and sustained them despite harsh consequences. The truth is, the burial ground wasn't discovered in 1991. It was purposefully forgotten. There are maps dating back to the 1700s that clearly depict the African burial ground. However, the site was covered with excavated soil, and when it was rediscovered, it was the people of the diaspora that fought to preserve its dignity and sacredness. Lately, it seems that some of us are fatigued by discussions of slavery, and some were never taught it. Some understandably prefer to focus on the strides and the accomplishments of enslaved people and their descendants rather than on trauma. And of course, the history of blacks in America does not end with slavery, but the Sankofa symbols that were found among the remains reminds us to go back and get it. That is to look back in order to move forward and never forget all of our history.